Indo at the festival, there would be none other than Malish be the hitmaker of Miss Independence. Miss Independence. So, sir, you're welcome.
Shukran. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Yeah. Thank you for the invite. I'm very grateful to be here today. Okay. Thank you, guys.
It's your first time being in our radio?
First time on any radio in Juba.
Wow. Oh, so this is an exclusive for us here, Jamal.
Pretty much, very much so.
That's interesting. That's a very good way with that being. But when it comes to you, Malish, like, what can you tell them about? Because, like, I'm not bad like you as a person, what can you be telling them about Malish people?
So firstly, I'm a hip hop artist.
Yes.
I'd like to say I'm more of an advocate.
Yes.
With my music, so I like to speak on topics or issues that are relatable to each and every one of us. Yeah. And just day-to-day problems, issues, whatever the case may be. I would like to I incorporate that into my music and I speak about it.
Okay. Career wise, like, when did you decide, like, yo, this is something, it's a calling upon me and I need to be taking it serious?
In primary school, okay, I must have been 12, towards the end of it. We had I can't remember what it was, but we were playing with iMac back in the day, and I came across this program called Garage Band, and our teachers was just like, "Oh, play around with it," and we had a fashion show at the school at the time, and I somehow made a beat that got used in the fashion show, and then basically my teacher pulled me aside and said, "Hey, I think you've got something special here and you should take it and run with it," and I did.
Wow. That was in primary.
Yes.
And now you turn it professionally, like Kidemithim.
Mid high school or towards the end of high school, that's when I really decided to take music very serious. Growing up in Australia, obviously, as a young African, male, we faced a lot of hardships and difficulties and whatnot, and I had no platform or ways of expressing myself. And music was like an escape for me and a tool that I used to express myself and get out of whatever emotions or feelings or hardships that I was going through at the time, and just to kind of advocate, as I say, and speak for the voiceless.
Is it easy to be a South Sudanese entertainer in Australia?
Honestly, it's not. It's not. It's very, very hard. Yeah. You're competing with the Aussies, as we say.
Yeah.
And obviously the reality is they're not looking for people like us to put on the radio, on the TV, to promote, sign, any of that stuff when it comes to media.
Okay.
Only recently, that's when they started like pulling in the African community and kind of showing a bit of support. But as we know, it's all, I don't know. Politics in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious, when it comes to the letter P, by the way, I'm Daddy P.
So he's taking it personally from his side.
Very personal.
I want to know the P. What's the P about?
So, at first it was a name that I don't really like using. I'm not a big fan of using like Kawajat names, by the way.
Okay.
So, just to give you a bit of an explanation, so my name is Malis, right?
Yes.
But as we know, it's switched over to Malish, and the P originally was a name of mine that I'm not going to mention on the radio.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I eventually turned it into a poet. So it's just Malish, the poet, without the
original P of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's okay. So there's a question I want to ask. like, how do you find the connection between you and people back home? Like
The bridging.
Yeah.
Thank God for social media. That's the only way I stay connected to my brothers and sisters, extended family members back here. Honestly, it's very hard. One, for the distance. Two, there's a misconception that, you know, us living in the West, we have access to everything in terms of resources. So I understand that. And you know, I've been asked a lot about, you know, why I'm not collaborating with artists here. I try, I want to. It's not easy because I understand the financial burden for them living here. The streaming services that they use, there's really no money being generated. Like, a lot of people are not getting paid. You know, off of YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. Like, I completely understand. So, you know, I leave everything in God's hands. Hopefully one day I get to work with those that I want to work with and those that want to work with me.
Okay. How can you tell us the story of you coming back home? Because, like, I feel like you've been loving home for quite some time now. Because, like, Mashilu Tamani Shahar, Wale Mashilu Sena, you are back to Juba. Like, is there a secret that someone is dragging you to South Sudan?
Shout out to Christopher J. I'm a Janata Juba. You know, I can't run away from Juba.
Okay, so it's not a human being dragging you home.
No, Juba has always been in my heart. So growing up, obviously, you know, it was hard for me to come back because studies and just like family didn't want me to come back yet. But I've always wanted to come back, and you can hear it in my music. Just the way I present myself on social media throughout the years, how much I love my country, and how bad I wanted to come back. And my first time back was 2012, and I've been dreaming about coming back since then. And then I came back in 2023, and I'm not going to stop until I eventually move back.
And actually, since 2023, I've been hunting for this guy, but he keeps slipping away. But still, getting back to your content and to your music, like, why choosing hip hop as a genre for you to be pursuing? Because you can choose any genre of your choice, but why a specific hip hop?
So first of all, takanas masota ze sotaganamaya. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna be able to sing.
I mean,
So let's just, you know, that's a fact right there. I can't sing. I don't know how to sing. I try to. The only medium that worked for me is, you know, rap. So hip hop.
Okay.
And I'm heavily influenced by a lot of hip hop artists growing up. So it was just an easy thing for me to do and not worry about my vocals and training and having to hit high notes like I'm Beyonce and all that.
It's deep. It's very deep. But now you're getting into the entertainment industry. Like, what will be your comment about South Sudan music industry? Because you have been in the journey for long, but you've been outside. But now you coming in and out of South Sudan. Like, how do you rate the South Sudan music industry?
It's a very fast growing industry, right? There are artists coming out of nowhere weekly, monthly, yearly, and even my friends, you know, in Australia are the ones who are introducing me to new artists. Every week, every month, I'm hearing someone new, someone fresh, and I love it. I love it. We need to somehow break into this African market, and I'm not talking East Africa. I'm talking about Africa as a whole, and then expand worldwide because we do have the talent. We need to get behind the talent. We need to support ourselves, musicians themselves, and then the wider community, South Sudanese community as well, and beyond, African community too. So, we have the talent 100%. Even the quality of music right now is just mind blowing. Like the producers, the artists, whatever team they have working with them, continue. The videos as well, continue. Full support, and I'm loving it.
Okay. Have you created any friendships so far?
Normal friendships, or we're talking music business?
Music business and normal friendship, of course.
Yes. I'm a very social person, so I'm an introverted extrovert.
Yes. Like 2 in 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm kasmatake birita, but I'm not going to sushi. Whenever I'm outside,
Yeah.
if I meet someone new, 100% I'll have a conversation with them and mingle and whatnot.
And actually, like that proves me so right, because how I met Malish is in a very funny way, like very, 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 very funny way. But here we are today having a good conversation, and despite that, it's my first time meeting him, but it feels like kanana
Again, the beauty of social media.
Yes, that's
I'm
the
like
beauty of
I don't feel social media, so it
Mm.
feels like the connection is already there, and we know each other for a long time, which is good.
And still getting back to the music industry of South Sudan, like what will you like to advise or even change or even just contribute something into the music industry? Because like as you have mentioned, we are fast growing, but at least there's some stuff that needed to be changed a little bit or being added a little bit.
I think it's obviously we need investors. That's the number one thing, and with that will bring in resources. So studios, be it recording studios, video production studios, any of that stuff that can help push the industry. I'd obviously love to contribute to that if there's a way for me to build a studio, help someone build a studio, collaborate with someone. I know my good brother, older brother Dynamic has tried something in the past. I'm not sure where that has gone. But yeah, I think we need more studios. I know sometimes people say, oh no, we have enough studios or whatnot, but no. We need a lot of studios so everyone can have access to it. Because when you have one or two, the price go up. But when you have a lot, then a lot of people can get into the studio and record. Al-Baghdad?
I like it.
Yep.
Okay, talking about the industry, you have been in a country where there are big record labels. Like, when you come to South Sudan, I think we only have 3 to 4 of them. And what have you seen something that they are doing, or like what do you want them to do?
Here?
Yeah.
It's with the music industry is very hard if there's no resource. I think that's the biggest thing, because anyone can run a label and have musicians, however many members. But if no one is eating, at the end of the day, I as well do sort of a bed. You know, as an artist, if you go to the studio and you're recording and you're not getting any money from the records, or the company is just making it and no one is getting paid, I did a request. So it develops animosity, hatred, and then friendships become, you become enemies. Like, and me, I'm a very cohesive guy, so I like when people are together and working together, and if we're making money, we make money together. It doesn't matter whether you're the boss or the person running errands at the bottom. So yeah, that's the most important thing, is just to make sure that if there's money, everyone eats, and if there's no money, everyone understands that there's no money. But this is the main goal.
Okay. In 5 points, like what do you think an entertainer should do to break the records, or even to reach to the African stages that you have already mentioned, or you wanted them to be at?
Swale jamana.
Just 5.
I think it all comes down to content. So what you create. That's why it's been so hard for me to break into mainstream music industry, because of the content and the type of music that I make. Nobody wants to hear about struggles nowadays. They
want to dance.
Exactly.
People are tired of struggle.
Exactly. But as I said, music, I had a reason as to why I started doing it. So the passion has to be there, the drive has to be there, there has to be a purpose, and you've got to create good content for your consumers.
Okay. Those are the points. I said live ulana kapsa kuli kalas.
We're just gonna assume that it was 5.
It was 5, yeah. And I think with that being, in case if you are tuning in, our lines is officially open for you to just say hi to Malish B, and in case of any question, he will be ready to respond at the dial of 0922 986 986 or 0911 986 and 986. إذا عنده أي سؤال زي ما كان قالي Malish B بكون معنا هنا، وفضلنا بس 11 دقيقة عشان كيف نختم برنامج بتاعنا، أن هو بكون جاهز عشان كيف بيجاوبوا سؤالتكم. So Tong Marol, I don't know why radios don't talk about killing. Okay, that's another one. There is this one, Naimon Saul. Hello everyone at the studio. I'm Saul Francisco from SSBC TV, and my greetings goes to you, Diko, and the guests in the studio. And then Ilar Mobor, what's the entertainment for yet? We are still mourning. That's another one also. Yes, it's just becoming so hard. But yeah, we are here for entertainment, and we are being here entertained by Malish P. Jama Malish. Can you forgo work taki since you're it's a jit bit, so like are there any future plans that you love to have in the entertainment industry for now?
I think just collaborate with anyone, whether you're upcoming, you've been in the game for a long time, you're OG, you're currently popping, whatever the case may be. I want to create music. I want to collaborate, and I want to contribute somehow to the music industry here, whether it's 0.0005% or 10%.
All right. Hi, radio.
لا راديو كيف؟
أنا تمام. كيف أنت؟
والله صباح الخير.
صباح النور. هلو. تفضل توالي. وين اسمه ديفان بتاعنا؟ هو فنان جنوبي بس هو قاعد في أستراليا، وجا في استوديو بتاعنا الليلة.
So في كلام غير نونس من كلام بتاعنا ده أصل في مدنا لحكومة.
And the network cut a little bit off, but put in mind, Jama, this is soundtrack show whereby we runs Monday to Friday from 9 to 1. It's strictly entertainment. As for those one who will love to talk about that one, they will be waiting for Madrama Badenesa.
You can call in.
Yeah. I radio.
Hello.
Mama Maria.
عليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام يا حجة.
يلا أبو بعد ما بعرف إنجليزي يلا كيف جلو جات إستراليا دانا بونس كده.
ولا بونس كده بس كده عربي تتوري أو مكسر كده زي
عربي ده تعبان. لكن أنا بجربه.
ما ترى دول تعرف عربي جدا.
عربي هتجيبه كده.
يا ودي.
إنجليز إستراليا ده إلا أنا إيتا بجدر سانا مدا نسوساكي ده أنا بفاين.
ما في مشكلة حاجة.
لكن أنا داير أعمل حاجة كويس. علموا ناس ليني ده. وريلو من قال إننا ما داير مساكل.
صح.
وريلو من قال إننا ما داير مساكل نداير محبة ده سنة محبة لقادي كلنا كده دخلوا في كلامنا اللي هيلو سدي.
صح.
ما في مشكلة. يلا بقولنا تا هيلو سدي.
أنا برادو قلوبارا غادي سبابة كده.
Alright, the cat Mama Maria. And by the way, you heard about Lil Bean?
Yes.
That's the mother.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nah, Lil Bean is fresh. Yeah.
And she actually, we do call her the mother of entertainment. Because like she's just always in love with music. Supportive. Yeah, she's so supportive to the entertainment industry.
So good.
Thank you so much Mama Maria. Le mukala taki ukamana salamata kile Dev Bitana fi Jua studio hina. Oh, still getting back to you on Malish. Like for now, like I feel South Sudan is really moving so fast. So
very fast.
Like you coming in here, and even like the open gate for many entertainers coming into the South Sudan music scene. The sort of Amani, the dynamics are coming back, the Yabas are coming back, and I feel like there's a lot needed to be learned, because itakum bija nakabe ideas that come mix it up, and it will be bettering the situation. But now Mama Maria mentioned one thing about fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you people have been following social media a little bit. And what will be your comment about like entertainers using showbiz in promoting their content? I feel like there is something you can tell us a little bit
Look,
about it.
the reality is that South Sudan is not the only place where this thing happens. Even outside of South Sudan, fananin kulugi tongo tongo badon. Okay.
Yes.
So it's just people like to, push the content of music in a dramatic way.
Yeah.
And it's normal, but I think we have to have some control over how we do it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it can get out of hand. I've seen it get out of hand. But yeah, if it's all fun and games, but yeah, we have to find a way to do it respectfully. Where if it's just between, A and B, you keep it at that, and at the end of the day, when you reach your goal, you shake hands and you move on.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we are going to be signing out, of course, bless us with a bar or something.
Oh my goodness.
Because like you cannot talk about the Jeremy Nana Kamanzi there. Just anything in your mind, just give us something good. I know you can.
I don't even know if I have anything on my phone, but let me check.
Okay.
Oh
I
my goodness.
have a beat. By the way, Daddy P, he is a producer, a very good producer, by the way, and he have given us this beat. He prepared solely for you today. Was it this Daddy P or the other one? Beat one. What is this?
You guys want Afro beats? Yeah, Jamana. Okay. Woo! I like this beat. Yeah, how dare the question your ability, the must not know anything about your nativity, divine, elegant, marvelous, black and beautiful. Oh, you're so marvelous, my queen. They can't handle it. Bring it back to the beat, so scandalous. Kick back, freestyling on this track. Yeah, we bring it right back. Going over the bridge like a chorus. Yeah, I'm hitting the bridge. So famous on the radio tonight, like brainless. Freestyling off the top. This is my P. I am hip hop. If you don't know, now you know. Big IG. Here we go.
Man.
I've been freestyling a very, very long time.
Really?
Yeah. So that's just all off the top.
Thank you so much, P, for passing by already today. I feel like there's more conversation to be handled, but I sent to be Jere Bokora. The next time you're coming, we're going to be having we are going to be having a full podcast interview whereby we need to be breaking a lot of stuff, but this is just the best habshake. Let me call that.
Next time, I'm going to go to the studio. We'll something. Because I don't mean 2 hours, but alright, 1 hour.
Tuwale telephone
telephone. Talo madugo na telephone kana na mabeja. Allah white. The way I was sleeping, hey.
There's no tomorrow. That's the beauty of home. Hope from here, your friend will be taking you to Mahal Shorba Kennedy Seas. Then you go and black. Hallelujah. What will be your last message to the listeners and people who've been viewing you in Gibelek?
Look, I just want to express my gratitude. Shukran latakum shadid. The listeners and you yourself, Diko, for inviting me. I feel very, very blessed and honored to be here, honestly. It's been a dream of mine to visit the radio, even if it's just coming to say hello. But to be on the microphone speaking to the people of South Sudan in Juba, I'm lost for words. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm actually shaking right now. I can't believe I'm here.
It's well. Thank you so much, Lisby, for passing by. And as I promised, that next time we're going to be having more of it. And don't forget that every Sunday, I keep telling you people, the Jamada, the people, Zeno MTN body, I get them a Janisa.
Yeah.
For Yellow Sunday, 300 megabytes. Zen got you covered with 100 megabytes free every Sunday. So why not use those megabytes and subscribe to those entertainers so that you'll be notified